Welcome to my channel, Catherine the Paint. Today I am going to do alcohol ink on a wine tumbler, and this has been sped up 8 times. I'm making a sunflower, so all the materials will be listed below, but right now I'm using the Havana Brown to make the center of the flower, and I'm just using a paintbrush, some 99% isopropyl alcohol, which you can now easily get on Amazon. Yay! Yeah, good times. So never thought we'd have problems getting that. So, but yes, this is our reality. So now I am just putting in the petals real quick. They won't look like this at the end, but you got to get it covered and just get it started. I completely let the brown dry first before I started doing the yellow. So that will help it not to blend. So very much so, alcohol ink is a process. So you just kind of got to play with it and let it dry thoroughly between each layer, because otherwise you get a smeary mess. But it doesn't take long. So like I did the center, and then I went and cleaned the kitchen for like 10-15 minutes, and then I came back and started doing the petals. So I used the sunburst yellow, and now I'm using tangerine on the petals also to give them some dimension. And I had already prepped the cup. I just painted it white. I sanded it down and cleaned it really good, and then painted it a flat matte white so I could have a, it's like a surface, like a canvas, just a blank canvas. So, but all the white will be covered up in the end. So patience really helps with alcohol ink, because you'll get it and you'll like something, and then you'll work on it, and then you'll hate it. But you've got to be really patient, because they always, well, at least for me, it always goes through an ugly phase where you're like, oh, what am I doing? Did I even need to finish this? Because it's so terrible. But just keep going, because you will get there. And it is really fun. So it's a cool process. It's fun to play with. I have had this set for so long, like almost a year, I think, since I got it and started playing with the alcohol inks. So I have ordered a new set. I'm so excited about. I got a big set of Ranger coming, so I'll have more colors. And on this particular project, I used the very last of my yellow. So, and they're just looking really worn out, and they're all more than half empty. So it's been a learning process. Of course, I have a lot more to learn, but that's okay. You just got to play with them. So guys, these tumblers, I am obsessed. I have so many ideas in my head for different tumblers. I just can't get to them all. I dream them. It's crazy. Yes, I'm crazy. I admitted it. So I put in a green leaf with the rainforest green, and now I am putting in the sky with the Baja blue, and just let it dry in between each layer. So all the footage for doing this cup added together before I sped it up was a little over an hour and a half, which is way too long for you guys to sit here and watch me do this. But I just want y'all to see the process and know that it goes through an ugly phase, so that when y'all do it, you won't just quit when you think you're at an ugly phase. Just keep going. It is a process. So, and you can grab time when you're in between other things. So like work on it for 10 minutes, go do something else and let it dry, come back, work on it for 15 minutes, and that way. So now that I've got the whole entire cup covered, I am going back in and pulling out petals so that they actually don't look like the sky attacked them. and using the orange and the brown from the center to kind of pull in and make lines. So I pull a little out of the brown, I use a little orange, and so yeah, just spinning the cup around as I go, trying to get it all together. So I just use the one brush the whole time for everything, even for the upcoming Mod Podge. So guys, if you could please subscribe and hit the notification bell. It really helps my channel out. I really appreciate it a lot. Thank you so much. And thanks for watching this with me and going on this Tumbler journey with me. So there will be many more tumblers, but I'll throw other stuff in there too, not just do tumblers. And you know I'm still obsessed with resin. Always will be, I think. You never know. So I'm going back and bringing in some more blue. Just finishing it up. Touching up the areas where color smeared where I don't want it to, or bringing out highlights that I want to. Some of the yellow got in the blue and kind of turned it green, so I'm like, I don't mind some green, but then I wanted to put some more blue on it. And now I'm just working on the center again, and we are about to wrap it up. And then we are going to put some Camara varnish on it. Okay, I wanted to show you the process. This is the Krylon Camara varnish. I use this with all my alcohol ink. I think it's really important to make sure that you spray it on there. I do 2 coats. If you feel like you need a 3rd coat, go for it. But this keeps it from reactivating when you put the resin on there or anything else. It just makes, it protects the alcohol ink. So, highly important. So now it is glitter time. In my head, when I thought of this cup, I wanted it to have the glitter on it. So I put some Mod Podge on it, and then I just put the glitter down on each color. So I just did the brown, which is the Autumn Harvest from Fran's Glitter and More. And I want to say that is a horrible technique of how I put the Mod Podge on the petals. I didn't smooth it out, and then it kind of clumped up, so I had to rub it off with my finger. So just make sure you make it flat. See, having to fix it and put the back on there. Anyway, so I did each color. I put a piece of paper down and then cleaned up the glitter between each color. So I put yellow. You can't see the yellow very much on the cup, but the brown looks really, really good, and so does the blue, and the green even looks pretty good too. So it really makes the cup sparkle. So much fun. You know, sometimes you just need a little glitter. Or a lot of glitter. Depends. I'm all about having just a little sometimes. All right, so now I am done with the glitter. I'll let that dry for a while, and I am putting on 2 coats of resin on top of this. I used the KSResin Liquidty split because it's fast. So I was able to put this coat on, and then it ended up being like 4 hours later, I put on a 2nd coat. Awesome. And it dries so beautifully. Don't forget to hit it with the heat gun at the end after you get it all covered. Concentrate on making sure the lip of the cup and the bottom rim of the cup is also really well covered with your resin. Those are spots that sometimes get missed. Plus, make sure you cover the bottom. All right, it is completely done. I am so happy. Actually, this turned out pretty much how I had it in my head. So that makes me very happy. So that Autumn Harvest glitter is so cool. It has leaf shapes and different shapes and stuff in it. It's so pretty. and the blue glitter adds a dark shade to it. I think that's really cool. Anyway, these cups come with a lid and a little straw and a scrub brush to clean out your straw. I'm really happy with these little wine tumblers. So let me know what you guys think. I am just having a blast. I hope you have a blast watching me. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Be inspired.